Hey there, crafty friends, and welcome. It's Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana, getting ready to show you what is new today at the Doodlebug. So we've got actually got two orders in here for you today. One is a huge reorder, restock, and some new stuff from our warehouse. So great stuff there. And then we also got a reorder from one of our adhesive companies. So adhesive isn't always the funnest thing to purchase, but you do want good adhesive. And so I'll kind of go through some of the different adhesives that we just got in for you guys as well. So I think I might start with the adhesive. Why don't we do that? So one of the adhesive companies that we use is Scrapbook Adhesives, also known as 3L. So that is who we get a lot of that stuff from. So I'm going to flip the camera around. We're going to check out our adhesives first, and then we'll go into our restocks and new stuff from our distributor. Okay? All right, here we go. All right, so craft foam. Craft foam is one of those things that, usually if you love it, you use a lot of it and you go through a lot. So they do a really good value roll, and it comes in two different sizes, meaning two different thicknesses. One is a thin, you can kind of see there. One is a thin. Oh, warm, a little warm at 79 on the southern coast of California. Nice. Indiana is hot and humid today, so I think we're probably warmer than that. So this is like what I would consider a regular size foam tape there. And then again, this one is a nice thin foam tape. This one, I do like that one, nice and thin. You can always add an extra layer if you want a little extra oomph, but it's a great little foam tape. So this one here, you get 108 feet. All right, that's 32.9 meters because, got like a little bit over 3 feet in a meter. And that is $21 for that whole roll. Then this one here, because it's a little thicker, size-wise it's about the same, but because it's thicker, you're not going to get as much, but you still get 54 feet. Okay, that's still a lot of feet in there. And then this one here is $19.29. So we've got the white in the 54 foot, which is the thicker. And then we've got it in the 108 foot, which is the thinner. Then we also got in more of that great extra extreme, extra heavy duty double stick tape. A lot of people call it like red line tape. Different companies make it, and they all seem to have that nice little red line on there, that red backing on there. This is not red tape. When you pull it off, it's nice and clear, but it's just a really good thick tape. Love this, like for glitter paper. It's really hard to get things to stick to glitter paper. This is really good adhesive for that. And we got it in 3 different sizes this time. So we got 1/2 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch, and 1/8 of an inch. So we've got those in now. Then just if you like to, maybe you don't want your foam tape on the rolls, you want them in little packs, that's easier for you. We got in the thin foam tape. You're going to get big squares and little squares, and it's the thinner thickness. Then some people just like the little size. So this is a regular thickness, but only in the little size. Then we've got micros. These are teeny tiny. So these are great for those little die cuts, those little flowers, those small things that you want to pop up. And it's just too crazy hard to cut your foam squares down that small or your foam tape that small. I'm going to flip it over. Look at these. Those are nice and small. Love, love, love these. It's not one you're going to use all the time. Nope, but it is great to have this in your stash for sure. Debbie wants a micro. You've got it, my friend. Next up, we've got foam squares. These are in a circle form. Now, circle squares, on regular stuff, it does not matter. But Spellbinders is doing a lot of things where they're little interactive dies. The ones where I show you the legs swing like this. I don't know why I'm swinging this because I'm also swinging at the same time. So there we go. I will stop swinging and just swing the package. So, you put those little legs will swing. I'm still swinging. I can't quit. So the little legs swing. Spit it out, Hannah. And they need to do that on a foam dot. Now you can take your square and you can cut it in a circle shape, but friends, it is so much easier to use circles with those little interactive swinging dies. So again, if you're just popping things up, it does not matter if you use squares or circles. But with some of that interactive stuff, you definitely want a little circle foam dot for those. So we've got the circles back in stock. These are black. Again, black, white, it does not matter. I do on some of my different things that I do that are, a little bit darker paper, I prefer to use black foam dots on those. They're a little less noticeable, especially if I turn my card, as you're flipping the scrapbook page, things like that. Black just sometimes looks so much better than the white ones. Next up, we've got some of our glue dots back in stock. These are the large size and they're repositionable. So these are really nice if you're doing a board where you want to be able to take the pictures off later. Maybe you want to move it around. Maybe you're sticking a gift card in a card and you want them to be able to easily get that gift card up or a little note, something like that. So the repositionable glue dots are another good thing to have in your stash. Then we've just got some refills on some of our tape runners. You've got 3 in a pack on this one. These give you, trying to move it here, they give you little bitty lines of tape. You can see that's how it's going to come out. They're not dots. It's not a straight line. You've got little bitty tape tabs that pop out with this one. And you've got 3 refills in here. And then the last thing we got in from Scrapbook Adhesives, just restocks on our little bitty small permanent dot. They're called Easy Runner Petites. These are refillable. These, if you are an avid crafter, I really, don't recommend these because you're going to burn through them pretty quick. Now, they're pretty cheap though, $3.50. So this is nice if you're gifting someone a card kit, and you don't know if they have adhesive or not. Probably what they have at home is like Elmer's glue, which is not the best glue to be using. So these are great to give with a gift. If you're getting together with some friends and you're all are going to be making cards, well, maybe you don't have enough tape runners. So this is an easy way to have a few little extra tape runners in your bag to take with you. It's also a small tape runner, so if you've got little crafters, this is a great thing for little hands to use as well. So again, that's the little petite runner. Got those back in stock. And then that is our adhesive order. All right, moving on. We've got some great new stuff on the table here to share with you. So first up, we've got these super cute little penguin stickers. So if you, 1, just love penguins, these are for you. Or 2, if you went to an aquarium, and goodness knows whenever you go to the aquarium, I think I spend more time looking at the penguins than anything else. So these will be great for little aquarium pictures, zoo pictures. And then you can even, use your little snowflakes on there or save them for winter stuff. But we've got cute little penguin stickers. Next up, going into our summer and beach section, we've got these super cute, super goofy little flamingos. So we got little packs of flamingos. They do have some dimension to them. Then we've got a great little title for some of your beach pages that you're doing or mini books. And it says, Life's a Beach. And you can even see it's got like real texture of sand on there. Really, really cute. So Life's a Beach. Also heading to our summer section, we've got these great wave stickers. They've got some great little bubble epoxy enamel dots in there too. The waves are kind of like a nice little vellum and glitter on them. Lots of dimension on those. Heading to our zoo section, we've got these great little safari animals. You'll take the Life's a Beach. You've got it, my friend. Adding that to my pile for you. Heading to our fishing section. We've got these cute little fishing stickers. For our religious section, we've got these great church stickers. Waves also, you've got it. Somebody must be working on some summer stuff or planning on it. And then we've got a basketball title, and I love that basketball. It's got like, it feels like leather in there. It does have some dimension to it, but a great little basketball title. And then last one, we've got these fun little tennis ones. So little tennis rackets there. Heading to our sports section. Next up, we have restocked, yay, all of our colors of the Distress Spritz from Tim Holtz. Tennis for you, Miss Debbie, you've got it. Now, with these, friends, you can also do an I Want It All bundle. I think the I Want It All bundles are like right around 46, whereas individually, they're right around 50. So we've got, or you can do individual. Walnut stain, maybe you just want to try them. Pick your favorite colors. Picked raspberry, worn lipstick, barn door, peacock feathers. And now with these spritzes, they are just going to give you shimmer, weathered wood, uncharted mariner, peeled paint, wilted violet, spiced marmalade, and fossilized amber. And as you can see from here, I've only got 2 of these 2 colors. Some of them were already pre-order, special order. So if you're wanting an I Want It All bundle, I can do 2 I Want It All bundles for you guys. All right, so Spritz is back in stock. Then we've got some fun little washi tapes. This one here is called Spring Meadow. So you're gonna get 3 cute little washi tapes in there. And then we have got, what is this one called? This one's called Christmas Magic. But Christmas Magic is just really fun because you've got gold washi, you've got this like pewter washi, and then you've got a white with gold dot washi. So got those. This one here is a restock of the Leaf Out My Book. That is the layered washi that looks like a stack of old books. I should have thought to grab my finished one for you guys. Let me see if I can, if I kind of turn it there, you can kind of see how it's an old stack of books. There's a book open on top. I had to sell somebody the other day. They stacked them. So I'm like, how did you stack them like that? So were they just lined up so nice? But it's just great little old stack of books there. I Want It All bundle the spritzes, please. You've got it. I will get one assembled for you, my friend. This right here. So this is not something I would normally even carry. This is a little elastic cord, and you're going to be using this in that super fun Linen Market book that we are doing with Nikki Shear that I just sent that email out the other day. So after the class, you may want to pick up a pack so you can see how she uses it. People use this a lot as a little belly band, hold things together, your signatures in mini albums. And you get a whole pack for $2.29. So first of all, it's stinking cheap. But I know that's why I ordered this in so I could assemble those kits. Next up, we've got just a restock on our lined journaling cards. These are from Project Life. They're just great little pocket scrapbooking, but I like to use them on my regular pages just as a place to journal. Shoot, sometimes I just use these as my to-do list. What's nice about these is one side gives you vertical, and then, can you kind of see through? The other side is horizontal. So you can use, the cards, they will all work either orientation. So if you want to, journal horizontally, or if you want to journal vertically. These are nice. I love those. I've got those always in my crop bag. Next up, this is not new. It is a restock, but I forgot to order it on the last order. So it's been a little bit since we've had this one in. And these are the brand new gardening tools. Look how cute those are, from Crafter's Companion. And we do have, like, if you've done some of the wheelbarrow stuff from either Crafter's Companion or Simple Stories from Spellbinders, this would be a really fun set to add with that too. But you can see everything on that card that you're getting. You're even getting that cute little shelf to stick them on. So you've got a shovel, you've got a couple different rakes and picks in here, all kinds of cute little tools. You've got, little rain boots that you can put down in the corner. Such a fun little set. So there's that right there. Again, that is called Gardening Tools, and those are the dies. Next up, Botanical Swirls. Love this little 3D embossing folder. I think I love it even more every time I order because it's such a good seller. I love when things, you know, just kind of fly off the shelf. Love that. I think this has been one that, you guys probably see it, every week and a half or so. It's just a cute little embossing folder. It is a 3D one. So it's going to give you that little extra dimension, and it's just got good texture. It doesn't really particularly have a theme, so it's going to kind of look good with pretty much anything you throw on top of that. Sherry wants the gardening tools. You've got that, my friend. We'll add that to your pile. Next up, the other day, we got in the big little waterproof mesh bags, and now we've gotten the smaller ones back in stock. So this is it says US letter A4, so that tells me it's probably going to fit. Yep, A4 is like a little bit bigger than an 8.5 by 11, so your 8.5 by 11 stuff would fit in there. So you could even do some sorting for cards, you know, put little kits in there, so those will fit up to 8.5 by 11. Actually, a little bit bigger than that. You saw I had some wiggle room there. Next up, we've got in one of those great Teflon bone folders. Now, a Teflon bone folder, pros and cons. Con, it costs a little bit more. Not gonna lie. This is a $21.50 bone folder, but when I put it in your hand, it just feels better. And it just works better. And one of the pros with, you know, other than it just feels better, one of the pros with Teflon, when you go to smooth it and burnish it, you know how sometimes your plastic ones actually shine your paper when you do that? Teflon does not shine the paper. I love my Teflon bone folder. It was one of those guilty pleasures I didn't think I needed, but once I used it, I was like, oh my gosh. I mean, it makes such a huge difference, which you wouldn't think that would really matter with a bone folder, but really it does. I love the Teflon ones. We've had different brands in, different sizes. I love them all. And then the tonic one really is one of the better priced ones that I can find for you guys. So Teflon bone folders, if you've got a Teflon one, chime in, you know, if you love it, because I certainly love mine. And when we're doing more classes, or even when we do classes and somebody forgets their bone folder, I will just open up a pack and I will let them use it on one card and see what they think, you know, because I don't want them to use it the whole class. And I'm like, oh, never mind, you know, but I'm like 9 times out of 10, that Teflon bone folder goes on their tab, it goes in their craft bag, and it goes home with them because they just love it. It just feels better. It works so much better too. I love my Teflon bone folder. So we've got those back in stock. Shirley just jumped on, and Shirley is saying she loves her Teflon bone folder. I mean, it is great. It's one of those things, again, I'm just like, I looked at it, I'm like, I don't think I need it. And then I used it, I'm like, where has this little guy been all my life? Love it. Debbie Hayes is jumping on. She loves her Teflon one too. I cannot tell you how much better a Teflon one is. You know, I've got some plastic ones, and, you know, depending on where I'm at, sometimes I don't have my Teflon one with me. And then I'm just like, oh, I hate this one. I wish I would have brought my Teflon one. All right, next up, I've not had these for like a hot minute. We used to have these, and then I think I just, you know, didn't order them for a while, and then I forgot they even existed, to be honest with you. This is a little Nuvo drop storage container. All right. And they stack. That's what's really cool with this one. So your little Nuvo drops from, these aren't designed to go in there, but I'm just going to show you. Boy, wouldn't that have been perfect though? So your little Nuvo drops, they fit in here perfectly. Okay. They fit right in here. I'm going to show you on the packaging. There's a picture so you can see them, and you can see that you store them upside down. So they are always ready to go for you. Everything's at the top, not sunk down to the bottom, so you don't have to even shake them up, especially your glitter ones. You know, if you haven't used your glitter ones for a while, that glitter tends to kind of settle. And if you're storing them with the bottoms down, then all that glitter's at the bottom. And then you got to shake, 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 shake forever to get that glitter back up to the top. This way, you are storing them correctly. You're storing them with the top side down, and then that way you don't have to pound them or anything like that to get them in there. Then, if you have a lot of them, does it say how many it stores? It does not. Hey, Miss Annette, how are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So you can put 15 in here, which is quite a bit of, that's a good size. I'm just saying that's a pretty small footprint to do 15 bottles. But here's the cool thing, friends. If you can get it right, hold on. They will sit on top of each other. So that way in your room, look, now you've got 30 Nuvo bottles in a little tiny space, which is perfect. Now, I'm going to just kind of show you how they fit in there because the Nuvo bottles have very similar, so it's going to fit in like that. Because they do really similar caps. So you can pop them in just like that. And really, as long as your bottle doesn't slide through here, you could put anything in there. So we've got our little Nuvo stacking storage containers back in stock. And sorry, it's been so long since they've been here. All right, next up, our Nuvo adhesive. This is the same adhesive that comes in that little My Sweet Petunia Precision Glue Press. You get the smaller bottle in that one. This is the larger size bottle. Yes, you can use this larger one to refill the small one if you want to refill it, or you can just buy a new small bottle. This one is a little bit of a better value whenever you buy it in the big bottle. But I love my Nuvo glue. And then you can also get the little precision tips. Oh, I've got those. I'm not even looking at what I've got. Then I've got precision tips here that fit right on there, and that gives you a pin tip. And you know what? The other day when someone was in here, they were talking to their friend about it and talking about glue, and she made a great comment that I'm like, you know, that is so true. She said that she's actually uses less glue with the pin tip because the glue is strong. It saves her from squirting out too much glue. And I'm like, that's such a true statement. And I never really looked at it that way. But I definitely am using up less adhesive because I'm not over gluing, because that nice little precision tip doesn't put a ton of glue out for me. So I thought, that was a great little sales pitch that she was giving her friend. And I'm like, I'm totally stealing that sales pitch. Continuing on with some of my fun Nuvo stuff. So just some little blending pads. These will also fit on any of your little Velcro pads that you've got, but this has got 20 pads in it. So it was a great little value for $10.39. So yeah, you're looking at 50 cents a little pad on here. Do I carry art glitter glue? Yes, I do. We've got that in stock. Next up, we've got the Nuvo Media little silicone knives. Here's what it calls them. But they're like little spatulas. These are great for putting your paste down, your glitter glues, your mixed media stuff. I like that they are nice and bendy. You know, we actually, our cookie gal, when she does her cookie classes and she does things with stencils and things like that, she loves these. She's actually bought quite a few of these in the store for her cookie decorating. So you can use these well beyond just your paper crafting. Of course, you don't want to mix them back and forth. You don't want to do cookies and then do stencil paste. But it's just got a real nice flexible top to them. I like, if I'm mixing something on my mat, it's got a little bit of give to it. So I do like these nice little silicone little spatulas. Pop him back in his container. So got some of those. Then we also restocked our craft spoons. So Linda was checking these in today. And poor Linda, I feel so bad for her because she's learning so much in the store, and then her tab keeps growing, and I feel so bad for her. But she's like, so what is this? I'm like, oh, it's a little craft spoon. She's like, well, why would you need it? I was like, okay, so we talked about glitter yesterday, and we did glitter yesterday. So you know how glitter, it's the gift that just kind of keeps on giving, because you take that glitter container and you just dump it out. Well, it seems to get everywhere because you always dump more than what you need. Same with your embossing powder, any kind of powdery substance. Well, with this, I can take my little spoon, scoop, look how small it is, scoop it right in. When I say small, okay, but look how nice and long the handle is. I've seen those little, like, hey, I'm going to steal the taster spoons from Baskin-Robbins spoons, but they're so small. And I'm trying to dig into this this little bitty jar with my little Baskin Robbins spoon that I've stolen. It's just, I've become all thumbs. It does not work. So with this, it's got a nice long handle. I can put down into that container, and then I can get just a small amount of glitter or a small amount of my embossing powder, and then I can take it to where I want. And by doing that, one, I'm wasting less, and I have two, a less of a mess that I have to clean up and try and contain. So for $7, again, this is one of those tools that really should be in everybody's stash as a little craft spoon. Next up, as you can see, I was working on my tonic reorder here. We also have back in stock our little flower shaping set. So this one here, you can see you've got all kinds of great little shaping tools, all different sizes. I sold you on the spoon, didn't I, Miss Leslie? Perfect. You're gonna love it. I know I had some girls recently, and they were at a retreat up around in the Indianapolis area, and I get a message from them while they're there because they were one of their friends was doing something and she was struggling, and basically they asked her, where's your craft spoon? And she's like, what are you talking about? So I get a text from them over the weekend and like, hey, can you hold her this? She needs one. So I don't know what was going on at the retreat, but it must have been funny. They must have been, giving her a hard time, and they ordered one for her. So it is definitely a good one. You need yours for embossing powder? Yes, you do. All right, so Shannon, I'm going to add one for you. I know I checked your subtotal the other day because you were asking. You're like not even at $50. So to get to your shipping, you're still $35 away. And we would love to get you there soon so we can clear your tab, my friend. So anyway, great little shaping tool set. You've got all different kinds of size of styluses here. That way you can mold your flowers, great little tweezers, and you've got a shaping pad in there as well. So those are in stock. Then we've got Restock, the little brush and die pick set from Sizzix. I showed you the guys this the other day, but this basically, you take it over your die, the metal part of it, and it helps to knock out all those teeny tiny little pieces that get stuck in the metal die. Now, of course, you can go through with your little die pick, one comes with this, and poke them out one at a time. But sometimes, that takes forever, especially doilies. Oh my gosh. Doilies are the worst because they've got all those little nooks and crannies. So you just run this over it and it pops them all out like magic. So the little die brush and pick set from Sizzix. And I noticed that these are out of stock at the manufacturer. So this is the last one I might have for a little bit. So I think for like 3 weeks. I think they come back in stock the 25th, 26th it said. So this is my last one for a bit. So snag it if you've been eyeballing it. Next up, just a good little value pack of not quite 8.5 by 11. We need this we're using it for some class kits where you don't need 12 by 12 paper, but you also don't need it to be 8.5 by 11. So this was just a good little pack of, it's not like the heavy weight either. So it's really good for mini bookmaking because sometimes you want to be able to wrap it around your chipboards. You don't want it super thick. Otherwise it doesn't wrap and fold around nicely. So that's what we're using it for. That's for that little graphic 45 book that I showed you yesterday that Stacy put together for us. Next up, we've got just a nice little tin pack here of vellum paper in white. And then this is vellum paper in pearlized gold. Look how pretty that is. That is going to be perfect not only for Christmas stuff, but also fall. Check this out. This pearlized gold. Again, I've got to get it out so you can see, because when you've got like tin in there, it looks way thicker than what it is. But it is, it's vellum, so you can see through underneath. And look how pretty that color is. So it's going to be really pretty for fall cards as well. And then again, we've also got it in white in 10 packs. Next up, we've got from 49 and Market. So we opened this one up, and a lot of times I just show you. But when I show you guys all these fun little 49 and Market, books, and they've got all these flips and folds, It's these Creata albums that I use in there. White and gold vellum, you got it, ma'am. So these are the 6x8 ones. I'm going to flip it over so you can kind of see what we've got in here. And you've got a fun little closure that you can put on. You can use a magnet. This in your book. So you're going to just glue this like that into your book. Then it's going to fold up. It's going to fold down. And look at all the little waterfalls. And are you seeing what I'm seeing? They're done. They are done, friends. That is finished for you. Now, you could also turn this into the book itself. You wouldn't even, I mean, a lot of times I put it into a book, like at the end. And so that's like the last page in the book, like in the back cover. You could just decorate this though. Maybe you've got just a little trip, or you want to do like a fun little gift, a little giveable, quick and easy gift for somebody. Cover this, do some rub-ons on it, decorate each side, and you are done. That's all she wrote. So this one here is a little 6x8, so it's going to work perfect in all our little 49 and Market albums that we've got over there. And $6. It's already cut. It's already scored. It's already put together for you. That is well worth $12 in my book, because I did not have to cut all those waterfalls and score them. So $6, that's a steal. So anyway, we've restocked those. White vellum for Debbie, and then white and gold for Shannon. So I'm going to pull those real quick while I'm thinking of it. Got it, friends. I'm going to put that one to the side, so I restocked that one. We're going to go around to the other side, but I'm not for sure if I can show you this or not, but nobody told me I couldn't, and I even asked a couple groups, so I didn't hear back from anybody. So here we go. Simon Hurley has a brand new birthday line for Spellbinders. So I might get in trouble. I might not. I'm just going to beg forgiveness. So first up, we've got some great little sentiments. These go through your glimmer machine. So you've got all kinds of fun little sentiments in there that you can glimmer, and then the dies to match it. Then he has this super cute little press plate. Look at this one. So this can be glimmered or ran through your Better Press, and it's called Birthday Bash. So you can see that's got two different ones. So you wouldn't even have to use the happy birthday in the middle if you didn't want to. That would be kind of fun if you really like the fussy cut. Come back and make like a little window. Yeah, fussy cut that out. That would be so stinking cool. So there's the happy birthday Better Press plate. Then, friends, he has these great little Mylar balloon cutting dies. And let me tell you, cutting these out of foil, they're going to look like real Mylar balloons. You know, put them like on silver in the background, color on top. They're going to look like real Mylar. So there's those little dies there. You've even got, look at that, you've even got dies to cut the string, or you could use your own little cord to do the string. So that set is called Mylar Balloons. And then he also did a 3D embossing folder, and I know I showed you guys this teaser in the book already too. Yeah, so all those are those. So this is the Party Balloon 3D folder and stencil bundle. If I can get, oh, that's my hand, sorry. Get those out. So you've got this great 3D embossing folder, and then you've got this super fun stencil that you can come back in and color those. How fun is that? I know we had quite a few of you saw those in when I did the catalog walkthrough. You loved it and pre-ordered some, so I will get your pre-orders for that pulled tomorrow as well. But such a fun little birthday line that he did. So we've got the embossing folder stencil bundle. Then we've got the Mylar balloon dies. Happy birthday, or birthday bash, sorry, birthday bash press plate. Price for the balloon bundle. So for the embossing folder and the stencil, I know those got priced. I know they did. Where did they go? Hold on. I've got a computer here, right here by me. So let me scan it. Maybe I just saw them on a computer somewhere and I thought I had them priced. I need some Jeopardy music here. Okay. I'm clicking. Hold on. I know what I think they are. Come on. Wake up. There we go. $30.59. There we go. $30.59 for the two of those. That is the price for that balloon bundle there, if that's the one that you meant, Miss Rhonda. So $30.59 for your 3D embossing folder and then your stencil set as well. Perfect. All right, moving around the table. We have got some white and black cardstock in. These are from 49 in Market. And I want to get this out, okay? Linda, you must be watching on the Doodlebug. So today I gave Linda access to the Doodlebug Facebook page. So I just got a hello from myself. So either I have been hacked or Linda is on her phone as the Doodlebug incognito. I love it. I'm talking to myself right now. All right, so can you hear that? Can you hear how nice and thick that is? All right, so that is 49 in Market, white, 110 pounds, 20 sheets for $15. That is a great deal on thick card stock. So I've got that for you in white, and I've got it for you in black. So if you like to do, card making, mixed media, mini albums, this is going to be a perfect paper at a great value for you for those papers. Next up, we've got a great little restock here for Simple Stories. So we restock the little tag papers. So these are so fun. They've kind of got like a little rainbow feel here, but they're all tags. So if you like to do little pocket scrapbooking, if you like to do, there she is. Hello, Linda, I am cracking up. If you want to do little mini books with these would be great cut and then scored. And you could do little fan albums. How fun would that be? Little pop outs with them. I love tags. So many things that you can do with tags. So that is the designer tags kit. Then for the Vintage Linen Market, we restock the 6x8 pads. The sticker books, finally back in stock. Rub-ons. We cannot keep these bad boys in. Rub-ons back in stock. This is all Linen Market. The enamel dots back in stock. The great little ephemeras, a little layered ephemeras back in stock. Got those. And then the sentiment bits. Linen rub-ons, you've got it, Miss Debbie. These are great for card making and your scrapbooking as well. Just nice size sentiments on those. So it's really great filler for your cards as well. All right, so we've got the rub-ons here. I'm moving those over. Thank you, ma'am. Where's my pile over here? There it is. There's my pile. I'm sorry you forgot the switch. No big deal. I just thought it was fun. I loved it. All right, next up, we've got Willow restocked from 49 in Market. That is the newest color swatch color. We've got Willow in 12 by 12. So you can see great colors here in Willow. And I love that one. And we've restocked the Willow laser cuts as well. So those are the laser cut elements. You can see everything you're going to get in there. All kinds of great texture in those. What else did we get in? This was one of the new ones, and we sold out of it already, so I got it back in. This is that great little frame nesting die, the Decagon from Cartabella Echo Park. I think that's just a fun little die there. Super, super cute. It's going to be fun for your cards, your mini books. I can see these in all different kinds of fun colors and kind of overlap and layer them to make a fun little background. Fun little frames for shakers as well, too. That would be really good for that, too. So that one, the Decagon nesting frame back in stock. This is an oldie but a goodie. So I've had quite a few people coming in for mushroom things, and we had sold out of a lot of this, but I don't have any mushroom stuff now for people coming in and asking. This is that little acetate set if I can speak, from Nature Study. And this one, I know it went so well. I even told Linda, oh, don't open those up. I've shown them before, but I forgot. This one has all the fun jars. I love these jars. Look at these fun little jars, and some of them are empty. Let me find my empty ones. You can put all kinds of fun stuff in these. Oh, there's an empty one. If I can get my fingers down into the package. There we go. Oh, I don't want to lose that ladybug. Come back here. Look how cool those are. Do you see that? So stinking cool. So these are the acetates for Nature Study. You've got all kinds of great bugs in here as well too. All kinds of fun stuff. But look at the leaves in there, the mushrooms in there, the butterflies in there, these great little specimen jars, just old kind of ball jars, little mason kind of looking jars. So stinking cool. So we've got those back. Acetate mushrooms with jars. You've got it, Miss Shirley. Those are going to be looking so, I can't wait to see what you do with those. And then also the rub-ons. And Linda was like, well, I wasn't going to open these. She's like, and then I saw how beautiful they are. She's like, they're so much prettier than in the package. And they definitely are. So this is a rub-on pack from 49 and Market. And look at all these great mushrooms here. You've got all kinds of sheets in here. We're on sheet number 3, 4, oh, look at this one, 5, and 6. So you're going to get 6 different, not 3. I just counted them out and then I said 3. You're going to get oh my God, I'm doing it again. I did drink coffee today. You're going to get 6 different sheets in here as well. All right, mushroom rub-ons for Miss Shirley. You've got it, my friend. So it's the Nature Study mushroom rub-ons. Got those. And just a couple more things here. All right, we restocked the Doodle Bug Hometown USA. That is their little 4th of July. I shouldn't say little. It's an amazing and good size line, but just a great 4th of July line. These are as collection kits. So these are all the fun papers that you're going to get in here. So if you have pictures from 4th of July, or maybe you're planning something for Labor Day, these are going to be great for any of those. But, you know, with red, white, and blue, you can use that for so many things too. Picnics, great for picnics as well. So Hometown USA kits, and it does have a great sticker sheet that comes with it as well. So restocked that. We also, I had someone come in the other day from out of town, love that. She wiped out my New Bella Boulevard, the scrapbooking line that they just did, called what? I know what I think it's called. Let's Scrapbook. And Let's Scrapbook has this great besties line. So like how Doodlebug does their petite prints. Ooh, look at that one. Dang, love that. Bella Boulevard is owned by Doodlebug. So it's got that very similar feel to it. They do what's called Bella Besties pack. So instead of calling it petite prints, it's the Besties pack. So those are the just subtle prints that are going to match the line. And then they do that little coordinating pack. So even if you don't do the Let's Scrapbook, just how fun were all those very subtle prints and just the fun colors that you get in that pack. So we have restocked the Bella Besties for Let's Scrapbook. And then the Let's Scrapbook, we restocked that as well. Now, one thing that Bella Boulevard does different in their collection kits than most companies is they give you 2 of every print, which I really appreciate that, because if you like to do double page layouts, when you're a collection kit buyer, that is pretty much impossible for you to do, because you can't do both of those as your background because you only get 1 sheet. Or if you're like me, I love the front and I love the back. And now I have to decide, and I don't want to decide. How fun is this one? Oh, for those of you that do all that crazy stitching on your pages, how cool would it be to stitch the outlines of some of those? I am not a crazy stitcher. I love the look. I'm just crazy, but not a crazy stitcher. But that would be so pretty. Ooh, and look at the back. Ooh, that's a good one. So see, I would need 2 of this one. 2 to do something really fun with, and maybe I would faux stitch. I would totally do like little black faux stitches. But how fun is that? And then I love the back on that one too. So again, this is the Let's Scrapbook line from Bella Boulevard. Irene says she's a double scrapbook layout crafter too. So yes, so Irene, you feel that pain where whenever you buy a collection kit, you've always got to find a cardstock or something for your background. But how fun like is this one as a background? It's nice and subtle. I can still build on it. I can, do a good little, something like that, so it's not quite as busy, but in regular collection kits, you don't get to. Oh, and Miss Irene, don't forget, I think we still need information from you, my friend. I think we need to have you message us so we can get your information to invoice you. I think we've got white paper, if I'm remembering right, held for you. And then this one here, fun little cut apart page. I pack light, and that's so cute. I love it. Great little cut apart, and then the sticker sheet to match. Then we also needed to get back in the little ephemera packs. So check out all the great ephemera that you get in here. So many fun little bits and pieces in here. It's just like Christmas as you keep, oh look at the little blending brushes and the little ink pads. Oh, and it even says archival ink. How stinking cute is that? I'm going to grab the other pack and flip it over so we can kind of see everything you're getting in there. So fun. The little Stanley cup in there. All kinds of fun stuff. And then to continue on with our fun craftiness, this is from the Doodlebug Cute and Crafty line that they did. This is not a new line. This is like 3-4 years old, but just a great little crafting line. And this is the 6x6 pad for that line that we restocked. And then I thought that was my last item, but I just looked. We've got one more on the table here. So for the Crafty Garden from 49 and Market, we were out of the fun little project totes here. So what you get in this, basically you're getting a tote. Okay, it's just a fun little tote, whether you use it to store your embellishments, maybe you use it to store everything that matches this line, or you just use it for you. And I mean like in your bedroom, as you're traveling, as a little extra bag you throw into your purse, kind of just like your little catch-all. Maybe you keep your journal stuff in here and you can grab it and go. But it's just a fun little one, and you do get a little thing of enamel dots in here. So you do get some enamel dots in there that you wouldn't be able to pick up in the line. So they give you a little something in there. But basically you are getting this great printed canvas tote that Katie Petite has designed. And this is the one for Crafty Garden. Let's see, I've got a Let's Scrapbook ephemera going out. Thank you, my dear. And we've got our 6x6 Doodlebug pads going out. Thank you, friends. Got both of those for you and you, Miss Debbie. And I think that's it. I think everything else is still sale stuff back here. Oh, this little guy didn't get put out today, so we do have one pack of our scissor IDs left. And I do have 3 packs of our 2024 little mini tear-off calendars that we put on sale for just $0.25. So if you missed that little live the other day, these are for just $0.25. And then these were all 25% off the other day. Last ones, we are making room for all those bottles there. I knew we're coming back in stock. So these guys are being evicted. Everyone is a tenant here at the Doodlebug, and if you don't pay your rent, you have to be evicted. So they are being evicted. I hope they are not freeloaders in your craft room. I think they really can be hard workers. They just don't work hard enough for me here. So we are evicting the cut grass spray. We are evicting Salvage Patina in the Distress Oxide. So the Distress Oxides give you that real kind of like that oxidey, that kind of milky look to them. They're really pretty. Uncharted Mariner. I think I've got 2 of those. Yep. We've got 1 of Prize Ribbon. And we've got 1 of Mermaid Lagoon. So all of these guys are being evicted because they are not good tenants. And Miss Debbie will take another little mini calendar for a quarter. Thank you, my friend. And that, my friends, that is our what's new for today. So, whew, and we really didn't get a lot of orders. I mean, this was a really big one today. The restock from the warehouse was pretty big. No orders came in other than this one today. So I don't know what we'll do tomorrow. I have been like a crazy little chicken in here trying to get myself ready for the trade show next week. Cannot wait for that. Super excited. But it's like I told you guys yesterday, it's a lot of work to get ahead, to get out of here to do that. So today I was trying to cross some I's, dot some T's, finish up some things you guys needed from me, some kits and what we're missing yet for your special orders. So kind of working on that stuff today. So that, my friends, is the phone. So I better jump off of here. I'm sure Emily will get it, but they may need to talk to me. So anyway, friends, thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit. I am Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana. You can always shop us online at www.thedoodlebuginc.com. And until next time, you guys have a crafty, blessed evening. Thank you so much. Bye.